Superman Red Sun. Oh yes, now we get into the kind of stuff that I love, man. I love these DC alternate timeline what if comics and books. Superman Red Sun is probably one of the more drastic takes on the all-American hero, Superman. What if Superman landed in the Soviet Union and not in the Midwest, United States? Probably one of the best what if scenarios one could think of because it has drastic implications. You know, Red Sun is a Red Sun is a popular book for a reason because it makes you think. If Superman would have landed in the Soviet Union and pretty much embraced the ideals of the Soviet Union at the time, which was, you know, communism, how would have things turned out? So Superman Red Sun has been made before. This is a 2020 remake trailer we're gonna watch. I'm not sure about all the differences between the movies that are already out because you can go right now and watch the Superman Red Sun animated movie. This one has Warner Brothers animation on there, so I think it's going to have the classic. If you've watched Justice League, I think it's going to have kind of that kind of animation style. So if you like those kind of DC cartoons, it's probably going to have that. So let's watch this trailer and see what's going on with Superman Red Sun 2020. Go.
Look, up in the sky!
Look, up in the sky. It's up there.
Get the best you've got.
Extraordinary reports.
WB
coming out of the
animation,
Soviet
yeah.
Union. Tales of a being with powers and abilities far beyond those of mortal men.
As I said, Mr.
What
President,
was that throw?
of course I
Oh, he just threw it
understand
to
your
the side.
concern,
Okay.
but I assure you, the
Looked
Luthor
weird for a
Company
second.
has this under control.
The animation looks a
I don't
little
blame those
cheap.
among you that fear me. For
I'm
you've been
noticing
taught
some
to fear all
choppy
your lives.
transitions and stuff. I hope they don't cut too many corners on this animation.
And you are the strongest of all.
It is going straight to digital, if I understand
It
correctly.
is
Straight
only
to
a matter
digital
of
and
time,
Blu-ray.
very little
Superman
time,
Red Sun.
until all of Western Europe is absorbed, is taken by the Soviet Superman.
But I mean, this does feel like classic Warner Brothers animation stuff, which it has a soft spot in my heart.
Ambassador.
That was
Call me
Atlantic
Diana.
Court chat.
And
Not
what shall I
chat.
call you?
Diana.
You think you're going to stop me, Batman?
Batman. Man, I like
What
alternate timeline Batman, Superman clashes.
Now
Lantern Boy. Okay. I like that. I like that. That looks good. But again, I got the thing that comes to mind is what's going to be the difference between that one, other than the animation, of course, story wise, other than the animation. What's going to be the difference between the current Red Sun? Why should I buy or watch this one? What's some differentiators? Because it's not that old. I think the last Red Sun was released within the last 5 to 10 years, right? I don't have that right in front of me, but I think it has. But I'm a sucker for Superman Red Sun. I always liked the story since I first read the book years ago. You know, it reminds me of books like Kingdom Come, where we got it's not really a what if scenario, but it's like future Superman. Kingdom Come is my favorite book of all time. So it just tickles the Bwana-isms of comic books. So I'm a little bit excited to watch this, but I'm also a little concerned, mainly because, like I said, there's other Superman Red Suns out there. What warranted this re-release other than Warner Brothers Warner Animation wanting to do the animations? It looks like some decent action in there. I like the Batman look with the scruffy, sad face, and the Lantern Corps is coming after Superman. It's like, he's a force, man. Superman is a force to be reckoned with in the universe. So if he's taking on Soviet ideals, you best believe it's going to change the outcome of what you think is going to be, or it's going to change the outcome of what it currently is in the Superman universe when he landed in the United States. I'm not saying it's better or worse. It's just different. Very, very interesting though. I'm excited for this. I'll be watching this on digital, preferably not on Blu-ray, but on digital. I don't know if it's going to come to Amazon Prime or is it going to come to Netflix, or I don't know which service it's going to come to first. I don't know who Warner is dealing with. I think they got most of their stuff on Prime. Definitely not Disney. Yeah, looks good, man. It looks good. I'm excited for it. Superman Red Sun exclusive official trailer 2020. Check it out. I'm a big fan of this story. This is a great story. It's going to be hard to mess this up because Red Sun is such a great story. Unless the animation is really, really cheap. I saw some corners being cut in that trailer a little bit, but unless the animation is really cheap, I think it's a winner because the voice acting sounded great, and that's pretty much all you need is good animation and good voice acting. You got the Red Sun story. How else can you mess this up? This is Bwana from Bwana.tv. Superman Red Sun 2020 React.